Welcome back, everybody, to another breakdown. This is going to be our last game in the Spell Valley series. This is actually going to be a really weird game. Kind of could have ended the game a little early, but I kind of just let it play out. You'll see at the end. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about at the end. Kind of a foolish end game. I end up winning, but kind of just weird anyway. I'm going to put an Inferno Tower to defend my skeletons for some reason. And then I'll bring over that knight with a fire spirit. Same thing with that mini P.E.K.K.A. Just bring it over with a spirit. Tombstone is really good in these earlier arenas, especially for kiting. You can get away with a lot with using Tombstone. Right here, I actually don't even have anything to take out that Mega Minion, so I kind of have to cycle back to Tombstone. And then I have to use a defensive Tombstone for a Mega Minion. And then right here, he's going to put a giant down, and I think he sees that I put down my tombstone a little too low, because I feel like he probably wouldn't have put down that giant had I put my tombstone in the middle. But he's going to put down a giant, and unfortunately for him, I do have mini P.E.K.K.A. I had barbs also, so anyways, it would have been a regular defense either way. And then right here, this is actually really good synergy. In these earlier arenas, I love using Tombstone and putting Tombstone behind a giant, because then the skeletons kind of pile up behind the giant, and then the giant can actually tank for the skeletons. Kind of just not going to worry about that mini P.E.K.K.A. on the right. He defends with barbs, and then I think I'll just defend with, wizard. But yeah, on that right side, that giant is basically just tanking for all those skeletons. That's basically a Starmie on that left tower. And then eventually it puts down a knight. I'm going to put down another giant in the pocket right here, just to take as much damage as possible. The left tower is going to lock onto that giant. Finally, he's going to put down a Valkyrie to defend those skeletons, but at this point he has no elixir, and that is absolutely going to be that left tower down also. And then that wizard is going to take out that Mega Minion and most of that Valkyrie. And then something kind of funny right here happens. One of these skeletons actually somehow takes out that Valkyrie. That was just kind of funny. I don't really know exactly how that happened. Kind of just timing, I guess. He's going to go with a giant towards a tombstone. I don't really know exactly what he was trying to do right there. I'm just going to barbs. Kind of just cycle. Fire Spirit, Electro Spirit. He's going to put down his own barbs. I'm going to put down a giant on the top. And then right here, I actually just assume, there's no way he can defend that. He has Wizard. He could definitely defend this with Wizard, by the way. But he doesn't. He puts down a mini P.E.K.K.A. And then he needs to put down a Valkyrie also fast. But he actually ends up... I don't really know exactly what this guy was doing. He needs to put down a Wizard at least behind his tower. But he doesn't do that. He puts down a Valkyrie in the middle of all that, which isn't a terrible play. It's not a bad play. But there's just so many troops right there that are just going to knock that Valkyrie down to low health. And it's just going to take it out. And then right here, actually just going to get a little cocky. I'm leaking elixir. I throw a fireball down on the bridge. This push right here. How many barbarians is that? 4 barbarians, a skeleton, and the king tower is locked onto that giant. I heavily assume that he's going to lose this game. But that knight actually ends up taking out some of those barbarians. So then it doesn't get the tower. I don't get the 3 crown, so I give him a wow. Now I'm going to have to kind of defend here a little bit. He splits barbs. Those barbs on the right are going to get taken out by those spirits with the tower. And then right here, I'm just going to go with a giant. He has Inferno Tower. I know he has Inferno Tower, and I assume he's going to put Inferno Tower down, but he doesn't. He needs to put down Inferno Tower. I put down a fireball to throw because I assume he's going to put down a fire or an Inferno Tower on the giant. I don't really know if that would have... I guess it probably would have helped. I don't know what level his Inferno Tower was, but yeah, nonetheless, just a simple prediction. He didn't even put down anything right there, so yeah, that is just game.